I'm KSILISAB. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Man Does Thing. Today we're gonna do like top 5 Warframes. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about my top 5 frames, not the 5 best Warframes, just the 5 that I hold dearest to my heart. You know, the 5 that I like. Oh, also the dev stream came out recently. As I expected, as I predicted, Nyx Prime and Redeemer Prime is coming out. So to you guys that listened to me and started hoarding Nyx when I said to do that, you're welcome. your boy got them investment fucking top pro tips. Pro fucking tips. So yeah, in this video, you probably know what number 1 is going to be my number 1 frame, but I'll illuminate you as to why I actually chose this frame or all others, and why he's been the easiest pick for me when I'm trying to have some fun. So yeah, I'm going to start with honorable mentions. That's always a good thing to start. So basically, how I play Warframe, I play only a specific set of Warframes. I don't have most other Warframes, alright? I don't really fuck with frames a lot because I'm not a completionist. I don't mastery grind. I don't grind mastery at all, so many of these I never even tried. Most I'll never even try at all because I'm just not interested. Equinox, one of them. Limbo, one of them. I never want to play these ever in my life. But yeah, I'm gonna say some of the frames that I play that are honorable mentions. Nyx Prime. She, believe it or not, she can be a tank. Alright, everybody always describes Nyx Prime as this very squishy Warframe that's good at, sort of good at applying damage, sort of good at speedrunning, and sort of good at crowd control. Alright, her main calling is crowd control. She can also speed things up. You have your speed build, negative power strength. You know, I'm not going to talk too much about that. But how to make a tank build with this? You max out power duration, and you go for some survivability stuff like Prime Vigor, Prime Vitality. No, just Vitality. We don't have Prime Vitality. So you get your 600 armor, which is plenty of damage reduction. And when you cast your 1, it's going to give you around 90% damage reduction. Just max out your power duration and minimize range, and you will have a very tanky build, actually, that can also pretty much do great crowd control. The only downside to this build is it's not efficient, alright? It has no efficiency, so yeah, Neutron Star to recast it in case you lose the... Whatever, I'm wasting time. I've been talking too much about Nova. I'll just go honorable mentions. Mesa, fucking Ash Prime, Chroma Prime. I play all of those, alright, because they don't die and they're easy to play. Volt Prime, also pretty neat. I like him. So yeah, let's get on with the top 5. Who's top 5? Oh yeah, Nyx Prime. Man, her rework is looking so good. I'm so excited for it. I might have to re-download Warframe entirely to get the Steam compatible version. I mean, from Steam, so I can buy a Tenogen skin. I don't even know why I picked her for number 5 because I don't even think I like her over any of the other honorable mentions. I just like her because I've been playing her a lot over the years. She's like a neat mix of comfortable tank. Can you tell that this is a scripted video, that I wrote a script? She's a neat mix of comfortable tankiness and semi-decent crowd control. Wow, that sure seems like something somebody would say right out of nothing. So yeah, I like her because you can cast 1 on enemies and just make them not threats anymore. I really like that. I really like the fact that she can take care of a very dangerous enemy like a Bursa. But yeah, with Arcane Guardian and Arcane Grace, she's tanky for most stuff. But if you're ever in trouble, you cast 4, and you are in no trouble right after that. So Pop 3, Pop 4, Pop 1, they all have their use, except for 2, which is soon gonna have a use. So yeah, I think she will be a top tier frame when she gets reworked in about a week. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let's get with number 4. What was number 4 again? Oh yeah, Trinity Prime. The all-time easy pick for when I'm running with a squad and I never ever want to die and I want to boost my allies, alright? I want to give them energy, give them damage reduction. So yeah, Trinity is one of those frames that's just very easy to use, just a little bit tedious. Alright, if you want to take down the tediousness a little bit, put natural talent on her. She can even debuff enemies with abating link. She can do so much shit, but not much to say about Trinity Prime. She's just fucking tanky and she gives energy and she looks good with this skin that I really like. Very minimal, alright, very cute. Perfect little frame. Alright, she's the easiest pick. Alright, she gets energy, she never dies. That's it. 3, I'll give that one to Nyx Prime. Alright, he's tanky, he's fun, he casts shadows. This is a very good build for him, actually. His 2 can be made into a really pretty good crowd control ability if you want that. But yeah, he's good because he's useful for squads. He's useful for Kuva survival. And you can get pretty much infinite health with him. Cast 4 with Shield of Shadows. You won't die, alright? I have this build with 190 power strength. It gives you 77% damage reduction. And when you get Arcane Guardian and Grace, you know, that stacks stacking damage reduction and getting health back. You know, you just basically become insanely difficult to kill. So yeah, you get this specific build. Very, very nice. You should give this one a shot, actually. If you've got 3 format to put into a frame, give this a shot. I don't know. You might like it. Just cast 4, and that's it. You can even... This is like basically not even just a pure tank build. This is a versatility build, alright? Look at the range. Look at the efficiency. It's basically meant to never die and keep Desecrate on. Alright, so those are some frames. Alright, now these last 2, if I lost these 2 frames, I would stop playing Warframe altogether. This is my number 2 pick, Ivara. She is, she's in my opinion, the best Warframe, alright? The ultimate Warframe. All her abilities are good, alright? I use every single arrow in her quiver. I use Navigator so much. I use Prowl all the time. I use her Artemis bow all the time. She's the ultimate frame, and you can't change my mind on that. So my build is a very, very, very weird build, alright? And some fucking nerds disagree with me. They're like, I remember one guy saying, "Oh man, I can't believe you had a YouTube channel for 2 years." He just said he basically wanted to insult me for trying out an Ivara tank build. So yeah, I made a tanky Ivara with a lot of health and adaptation on and Arcane Guardian and Grace, just because I run her too much. All right, I don't want to always be in Prowl. All right, so I want to not die in one hit from stuff. So I made a tank Ivara, and she works like a charm. She's so good. All her 4 abilities work, and you don't have to mod her for anything specifically. So I got just efficiency, a little bit of duration, which doesn't even fucking matter. Handspring in there, so she gets up faster. I mean, what more could you ask for? All right. She's too good. All right. I love her. She's my actual main Warframe. Vauban's not my main. Vauban's just my favorite Warframe. But she is the thing that I play all the time because she's perfect. All right. I've never played a better frame than Ivara. She's good for everything. She's good for rescue missions. You can stealth the rescue target, and you can bypass lasers. She's good for defense missions where the objective is a human. She's good for spy missions, of course. She's good for long survivals. I don't know if I want to talk about that because that's too OP. A guy did 5-hour survival with Ivara until the game broke. She's good for... I don't think there's anything she's bad at. She's the ultimate Warframe. She can even support her squad. She can... she's good for fishing, bro. Like, wait. She's the best Warframe. You can't deny that. You can argue with me on that, but I think you'll lose. So yeah, Ivara, the perfect Warframe. And now, my favorite Warframe, number 1, Mr. Vauban. There he is. Look at him. Look at his looks. Look at his aesthetics. Look at him. That's him. My top Warframe. My favorite Warframe. He's actually the worst Warframe. Alright? He sucks. His abilities are all shit. Bastille and Vortex are pretty good. Mind Layer and Tesla are fucking worthless. But yeah, so half of his kit is useful, and the other half is a fucking joke. Alright, I use his Tesla to drop penises, and that's about it. I use Mind Layer to troll my friends, to bounce on them and fucking annoy the fuck out of them. But yeah, the reason why I like him and not Vauban Prime is because you can't put the immortal skin on Vauban Prime with the normal skin. So this, I don't like the looks of this, alright? Not really my type. I really like this a lot. So I would use Vauban Prime if I could achieve this look, but I can't. So yeah, Vauban's my pick. Just everybody asks me, why don't you use Vauban Prime? Don't you have Vauban Prime? I do. But you can't do this with him. So yeah. He doesn't need much in his build as well. Just some efficiency and range, and that's it. I also have adaptation, a lot of health, handspring, arcane grace, and guardian. Alright, he is tanky enough for me. Alright, he can survive a barrage of attacks from level 80 to 90 enemies if you're careful enough. Alright, if you keep arcane guardian running, which is not difficult, he's pretty difficult to kill. Alright, whenever I'm in trouble, spam 3. Whenever I want to kill something fast, just spam 4. And that's how you play Vauban. He is the best looking Warframe in my opinion. And yeah, I wouldn't mind a rework for him. I've preached about getting a rework for Vauban for the longest time. His latest rework was fucking stupid. It was becoming able to charge Tesla balls over 2 seconds to make them do double damage and 100% status. What a fucking joke. So yeah, that's my top 5 Warframe video. I hope it's not too long. I don't even know how long I've been recording for because I have the script open. Hang on, let me minimize that. Oh, 15 minutes. That ain't too bad. Hey. Alright, thanks for watching. And thanks for subbing. Have a nice day.